video is about revealing the Father's name in Hebrew. Welcome. And we use the New Strong's Exhaustive Concordance in large print by James Strong for references. And with no further ado, here it is. Here's the Father's name in modern Hebrew and Paleo Hebrew. YHUH, YHUH. Both the modern and the Paleo. The modern will have vowel pointing on it in the Strong's Concordance, but there was no vowel pointing in the Paleo Hebrew. That's why I've left the vowel pointing off the modern here. Yod in the Paleo it's Yod Hey U Hey, and in the modern it's Yod Hey U Hey. Yod Hey U Hey, and we take the first letters of each of those words, drop that to the Y, the H, the U, and the H, and then it's Yod always is a, without vowel pointing is a YA. So A, the Hey always is an after a when a yod or letter is there. So that is Yahuwah, which is 83068 in the Strong's Concordance. But of course it is heavily vowel pointed, and the end of that 3068 it has the beginning Yah, but at the end of it it has the next word, which is in the modern, which is vowel pointed, which is Yahovah. So it's Yahovah instead of Yahuwah, and that's because of the vowel pointing with a dot at the top of the U and the bottom of the, and the T at the bottom of the U, making it the Vav, the V, making it Hove. But at the end they've got the extra Hey, and it's after that U they have put R-A-H, which is right. And that's come from Jehovah, which would show reference in that, but they put Yahovah, which is a name I shouldn't even say, because Hova means mischief and ruin, and I don't think the Father is that. And that is H 1943 in the Strongs. In the Paleo it is Hey U Hey, Hua. Now an interesting point with this is that my wife's father, who was part Maori, would say this word, Hua. He would call you, if you were, being a right so-and-so, he would say Hua. He would say you Hua, that's what he would say. That's what he would say. And when he was younger. Of course now he's gone to sleep now, but whether that's in their industry or not, it's been handed down, but that's what he would say. And that's a part of the Father's name, as you can see here, Hua. The next word is the word Yah, which is also part of the Father's name, Yod Hey. Here it is, Y-A-H. Yeah? Y-H, Yod Hey. Y-H, Yod Hey. Part of the Father's name. First two letters. Y-H, Yod Hey. In the modern, in the Paleo, Yod Hey. Y-H, Yah. And it's H350 in the Strongs. The next word is Hayah. And the modern is Yod. Is Hey Yod Hey. And in the Paleo is Hey Yod Hey. In the modern it's HYH, and in the Paleo it's HYH. This is without vowel pointing. These are all vowel, because there was no vowel pointing in the Paleo Hebrew. And Haya is it's an interesting point, because here it is hay, and hay without a letter, another Hebrew letter before it always is ha, but when it has another Hebrew letter in it, like the yod here in haya, then it goes as in hey Yah, and Yah is part of the Father's name, first two letters, both the Paleo and the modern. The next word in the modern is Yahu, and that's Yod Hey U, YHU, and in the Paleo Yod Hey U, YHU, and that is Yahu, and that is the first three letters of the Father's name in both the modern and the Paleo. In the four-letter name, and it is H358 in the Strong's Concordance. And if you go up to the Father's name, you will see Yahu. Oop. There it is there. YHU. YAHU. There it is there. YHU. First three letters on both the Paleo and the modern. Okay, the next word is in the modern is Yasha, Yod Shin Ayin, YHSA in the modern, and Yod Shin Ayin in the Paleo, YSHA. YSHA in capitals, and little a makes Yasha, and that is reference. It is H3467 in the Strong's Concordance. And just remember, this is all. The modern is all vowel pointed, but the Paleo is not. The next word is Yeshayahu. Now the reason I've put Yeshayahu is because in Yeshayahu, Yasha is here, Yod Shinayin, and it is here, Yod Shinayin. See? Yod Shinayin. And in the modern, same, Yod Shinayin, Yod Shinayin. Okay? And that means that the last part is part of the Father's name. That's why I put Yesha and Yahu, to show that Yeshayahu has that name, and it means in Hebrew, Yahuwah saves, Yahuwah delivers, Yahuwah the Redeemer, the Saviour. You know, that's what that means, that name. And he talked a lot about that in the book of Yeshayahu. He talks a lot about that, about Yahuwah being the Saviour and the Redeemer. He does that in Yeshayahu 49:26 and Yeshayahu 60:16. If you want to look it up. And that is Yod Shin Ayin Yod Hey sorry. In the Paleo, and Yod Shin Ayin Yod Hey in the modern. YSHAYHU in the modern, YSHAYHU in the Paleo, and in Yeshayahu with two A's in it. An A between the Y and the S, and the Y and the H, and yet making Yeshayahu, which is H3470 in the Strong's Concordance. The last word is Yahuda. And Yahuda in the modern is Yod Hey Ua Dalet Hey, and in the Paleo it's Yod Hey Ua Dalet Hey. In the modern it's YHUDH, and in the Paleo it's YHUDH. And that That's in the capitals, YHUDH, with two A's in it, makes Yahuda, which is 83068. Now there's an interesting thing about Yahuda. The Dalet means the door, so this is the door to the Father's name. You take the door out, you have Yahuwah. There it is there. Yod Hey Uahe. Yod Hey Uahe. Without the Dalet. It's the door to the Father's name, which is up here. Yod Hey Uahe. Yahuwah. Which has Yahuwah in it, has Yah in it, has Hua in it, and then there's Hayah with the R at the end, and the Yah at the end. This tells all these words point to the same thing. That is the Father's name. Yahuwah. Yahuwah is the Father's name. So